So this assignment we are going to be learning about realistic and unrealistic sizes in a drawing. So the scale of a drawing, when you have two objects in a drawing, you have to draw it the right size in order for it to look realistic. So the assignment that we are going to do today, you're going to have to draw a hand. And so I have a sketch of a hand that I'm going to show you how to draw if you want to use this. But at the end of drawing a hand, you are going to have to find an object. And so you hold your hand the way the drawing is going to be with your palm up, and you can put something in your hand where you're holding it, and you're going to draw it so that it looks like it is the right size. So make sure you find an object, and then you're just going to put it in your hand the way the drawing is, and you're going to draw the actual object in your hand the right size that it is, and that is how we're learning about realistic scale when you draw two objects in one drawing. So with your paper, you're going to hold it either vertical or horizontal, it doesn't matter. The first shape that we're going to draw, you have to sketch real light. So what sketching is like this. You're barely touching your paper and you're sketching. So I'm going to draw a square. It's like a long square rectangle maybe shape, and I'm sketching, touching the paper very light, so that way you can erase and lines go away. Okay, the next line I'm going to draw is a line here and a line here, and I'm going to go down. Okay, so this was the first line. It's a shape of a square, almost a little slight rectangle. Then I'm going to draw a line out here, go to this corner, line out and down. Next line, a short line here, and then connect. Okay, so you should have that shape. The next line I'm going to draw is a curve. I'm going to put my pencil right here in this corner, and I'm going to curve it a little bit. Okay, next line that we draw, I'm going to put my pencil right here on this corner, and I'm going to go out, in, I'm going to curve a little bit, go inside, and then I'm going to connect. Okay. Okay, the next shape I'm going to draw is I'm going to do a small line going out here, small line here. So this is like a square shape. And then I'm going to do a rectangle a little bit longer. Okay, so that's going to be the thumb. And what I'm doing is I'm sketching just to have a guide of what I'm going to draw my hand. The next shape we're going to draw is a long line, diagonal, going almost to the corner. And I'm going to go around, short, and then I'm going to connect to this end. Okay, so there's that shape. These are where the fingers are. So what I'm doing is I'm sketching because I'm using it as a guide. Next line, I'm going to do a curved line just a little bit here, and go down and stop. Okay, next line I'm going to go on this end. Curve it, go in, and then kind of go out a little bit like that. Okay, so there's your pinky finger. It's not, that's the ring finger. Alright, next line, I'm going to put my pencil right here on this end. I'm going to go out a little bit. This is going to be a pinky. Then I'm going to go in. Okay, so that's going to be where my pinky is. Now what I'm doing, like I said, is I'm sketching. Then here's going to be my wrist right here. Now what happens is you're going to get your eraser and you're going to erase some of these lines on the inside. Okay, and you're using this as a guide. So here's my thumb. Now this, you don't have to use this video. You can draw freehand if you know how to draw a hand, but you basically are going to draw a hand. And then you're going to put an object inside. And what I'm doing now, after I'm sketching, I'm getting rid of some of the lines to make it look more realistic. Here are the bending parts of the fingers. If you look at your hand when you're drawing, and try to use your actual hand as a guide. Alright, so here's my hand. And I don't want you to get frustrated. It's just like a guide. What we're doing is we're learning scale. So now you get an object and you put it in your hand. And I want you to draw that object. So whether it's like an eraser, you can hold an eraser. Alright, there's a sketch of a hand. Get an eraser, put it in your hand, and then draw the eraser, whatever you want, the Sharpie. This here, I have like a Scotch tape dispenser. So grab something that you have, and I want you to draw something that's inside your hand. And try to draw it the exact size. If it's a marble, draw a small little circle, that'll be a marble. If it's a box of crayons, you're actually holding a big box. So it's kind of covering my thumb, so I would draw something covering my thumb because it's a big box. So look at something that you're holding and draw the image. Try to make it the same size. And then hopefully you have fun drawing. Do your best. If you mess up, start over. But the actual hand does not have to look realistic, just a little sketch. And then we're drawing scale. So draw something that's either big or small that is held in your hand.